Okay, we're gonna wait and see who joins. Hello, everybody. It is Wednesday. Hello, hello, hello. I'm gonna wait for everybody to get their notification. Did I make this public? I always do this. God, I don't even know if I made this public. Oh, who do I have in the chat with me? I don't know if this is my admirer or if this is an actual person. I don't know if this is the bot watching me or if this is the normal person. So I am going to check and make sure that I actually made this video live because I do have an admirer that watches me while I'm private. So I do need to check. Make sure everything is just moving freaking slow today. Hi, who do I have joining me? Who do we have today? I know it has been a minute. I don't know if my notification button is working. I don't even know if I'm live, because honestly, all of this stuff has been acting up. I don't even know if I'm live. All right, y'all. So we're doing Relationship Chronicles today. I'm going to wait until I get a few more people in the queue. What are they doing now? Are they not pushing out my notifications? Is that what's not going on there? Are they not sending out my notification? I don't know what's going on here. I can't upload videos right now. Okay, so YouTube is not allowing me to upload my videos, and I'm having a problem with my live feed. So when I attempt to go live, I'm also having a problem with my live feed. I don't even know if anyone is watching right now. It says that I'm live and my computer is freaking not working. Let me see. All right, so we're doing Relationship Chronicles, and I wanted to talk about the energy in the ear that we have going on. I'm just gonna wait a few more minutes. I'm trying to get in on this end to see. I'm trying to get in on this end so I can see if I'm actually live. I don't even know if I'm live right now. Okay. And if I am live, they have not sent out my notification. Because I don't believe that I only have 2 people on my live. So they're not sending out notifications. So anyway, give me 1 second. I gotta get into my YouTube over here just to make sure that I make this public. YouTube. All right. Everything is going so slow. Okay. Your channel. Okay. All right. It's not getting me an accurate assessment of how much people is in the chat. I don't even know if my chat is working. Videos. I don't know, y'all. I like, seriously. Okay. Let me do this. And it's saying I'm public here. Okay. Okay. So welcome. It says I am public, so I am going to go with that. Okay. And it says I am live on this other computer, so I'm going to go with that. But I don't think it's sending out my freaking notification button. Okay. All right, y'all. Welcome to Relationship Chronicles. Today, I'm just doing a quick check-in, okay? I'm actually back from out of hermit mode, and I am gearing up getting all of the videos released. However, I am finding that I am having a difficult time uploading videos and creating my lives, okay? And now when I do lives and I do them privately, I have someone in there watching me, Okay, I've gotten used to them. I just call them my admirer. So I don't know right now if it's a bot that they just have programmed to watch anyone spiritual at this point, or anyone that's given information out at this point. I just kind of figured, they may just have, systemically have someone just, or some, just a program there to record or to capture a private thing. So right now I'm not able to. Was giving me a hard time uploading your videos, hence why they're so slow and they're coming out like a little at a time. Okay. And even when I try to record them on the live, it's giving me a problem to actually get onto the live. And now there are only 3 people on my live, which lets me know that they're also probably not sending out my notifications. And so I only have 3 people, so at least I can only see 3 people. So I do want to say welcome. We're going to talk a little bit about the check-in and what's coming through, or what's been coming through, as far as information is coming in from the spiritual. Thank you for the thumbs up. As far as what information is coming in from the spiritual realm, I want to go back to making your cycle, your cycles, making your circles tighter. Okay. That's going to be key as we're moving through and shifting through some of this energy. Okay. There are some of us that are coming on alignment, or some of us that are on alignment, and there are a lot of people that are not. Okay. And the reason why you want to make your circles a little tighter right now is because the energy vampires, the narcissists, as well as the hazers and the gargamels, they're going to be running rampant within this next month. Okay. So you guys are going to have to be mindful of that energy. I don't know if you guys have been paying attention to what they're putting out as far as movies are concerned, but they're definitely telling you right now that that our consciousness is on the attack. And usually when you're going through spiritual warfare, that only happens with the people close to you. Hence why I want to talk about your personal relationships today and how you will have to fortify yourself spiritually. Okay. And I also want to talk about how traumas may be, how your traumas may be triggered in this energy, and what you would need to know to either deal with the trauma or to run from the trauma. Okay. So that the people close to you are probably going to be the ones that are going to most likely trigger you. Okay. In this season, or they're going to help you to grow. Okay. So please know that. All right. Now, it is important, and I've been telling you guys this for a really long time, maybe over a month, when these messages has been coming in. It is really, 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 really important right now for you guys to be able to have some type of spiritual, I want to say spiritual communion, spiritual, even if you want to call it a ritual, a spiritual, what is the word I'm looking for? Spiritual routine. Okay. You need to have a spiritual routine in this time. This information that I'm going to give is not to scare you, but this is really what's coming through. Okay. If you are not able to center yourself in this time, you will have a difficult time with the energy that's coming in within the next 2 to 3 months. Okay. I've explained that the energy, once we hit fall season, the energy is then going to take another shift. Okay. And you can also start to see that unfolding within the dynamics of your relationship. So for example, if you have family members that are just acting like they batshit crazy, okay. Yeah, okay, that's gonna happen. Okay. If you have family members reaching out that you have not heard from in years, all of a sudden reaching out, and then they're creating triggers and they're creating emotions, just know that they also have come in line, but they may have come in line on the reverse. Okay. We talked about this going back to last year, where we talked about the timelines. Okay. Coming and moving through the summer season, you're going to begin to see very clearly what timeline you are in. Okay. Even in your relationships. So relationships will change. Okay. Personal relationship with your children, personal relationship with your parents, personal relationship with friends, with your lovers. Okay. They're either going to get stronger and be reinforced, or they're going to get defragmented. Okay. That's just what's been coming through. Okay. So you're going to have to be mindful to really, really gear up spiritually. Okay. Now, Another thing that's going to be happening, within your relationships is triggers. Okay, so if you have any healing that needs to come forth at this time, please do not run from it. Okay, because your relationships right now will trigger healing that's needed. Okay, any dense energy or any dense past shit, you want to definitely release that coming into this energy. So all of that is going to be triggered within your relationships. Okay, so once again, your relationships are either going to get stronger, right, within this shift that's happening, or they will become defragmented and resolved. Okay, that's just how this is happening. You're not in a place anymore where opposites are attracting. You will attract your mirror. This is why you want to do the emotional work. This is exactly why I'm explaining to you guys that it's important for you to be able to create some type of spiritual what was the word that I used? Spiritual routine. Okay, you're going to hi only how are you, my love? I was saying, one, I don't know if my notification went out. Two, I'm having a problem uploading videos. That's why you guys haven't seen more videos. Okay, yeah, I kind of figured that's why you guys have not seen any videos, because I'm having a problem uploading my videos, and now today they were giving me a problem going live also. Okay, now so I, I literally had to walk away from the computer, like literally had to walk away from the computer. And so I have stuff recorded that I can't get to you guys because it's not working. Okay, with that being said, I want to just let you guys know that right now, a lot of us, energetically, I think they have, I don't know, I want to say systemically, they probably have something out in the ethers where, if we say certain code words, there's triggers, because there's weird things happening behind the scenes when it comes to me being able to post and stuff. Okay, now triggers are going to be done by the people that are close to you. Okay, so you want to be mindful of that. What you guys need to be mindful of as we're walking and transitioning through this energy. Also, one of the channels that came through is that the dark gods of the underworld is energies and entities that we would have to become familiar with, because that is who is going to be reigning supreme within the next year. Okay, and they're not necessarily, I want to say, depending on who's yielding the power, because I already explained to you guys that magic is neither good nor bad. It really depends on who the individual is that's actually exercising it. Okay, so if you have a heart that is not pure, then your magic is not going to be pure. Okay, if you have a heart that is full of hatred and unloving energy, then your magic is going to be a product or a result of stuff. Okay, so it has nothing so much to do with the process or even magic as a whole. It really has to do with who is executing the task. So if I have to be really honest with y'all gonna have to be working magics within self and magic within your relationship. Okay, people are coming online. Okay, now and this is everybody. So either you're coming online because you're elevating, or you're coming online because you're stuck in the old timeline and you're going to defend your timeline at any cost. Okay, this is why you need to protect yourself. You don't need to continuously have conversations with family members or friends or even foes about your belief system or your walk right now, or why you think the way you do. The reason why you do not, because that is still energy harvesting. There's no need for you to continuously force your information on anybody at this time. If they get it, they get it. If they don't get it, they don't fucking get it. Okay, I'm telling y'all now, not everybody is on this walk, and not everybody is going to be I support it. Okay, so please understand that, guys. Please understand that. Okay, now triggers will be happening within your relationship, so you want to pay attention to that. All right, a lot of your old shit is going to be bubbling up, not for it to trap you or to keep you dumbed down, but for you to release it. Anything that's popping up from your past right now is for you to release. Okay, especially if it's circling back really strongly and you kind of hear it. systemically throughout your circle. Okay, now now you're gonna really have to watch everybody as we're moving through this time, even your loved ones. Okay, even your loved ones, you're gonna have to watch. Even the people that you're in relationships with, you're gonna have to watch. Okay, because they're experiencing the same things too, which means they're also being presented with an opportunity to heal their trauma. And if they're not in a position where they want to heal their trauma, it will be projected towards you. And if you are not in a position for you to understand that that's what's happening, you're going to receive their projection and you're going to own it as your own, therefore become an emotional puppet. So please understand, everybody's being activated right now. I don't give a fuck who you are. Okay, everybody's being activated. Everybody's coming into alignment. The question is, okay, what timeline are you in? That's the question. Okay, if you're in a new timeline, your activation is different. If you're in the old timeline, your activation is going to be different. You're going to be holding on to old paradigms, old belief system, old thought system. And let me just say this again. Okay. If I really had to say, like, there is a fucking alarm bell going off in the spiritual world. Like, I don't know if you like, okay, there is, like, when you watch the disaster movies, there's always like a warning to tell you when the tornado is coming or when the tsunami is coming, right? If you have an ear spiritually, you can hear the fucking alarm in the spiritual realm right now, asking you to get yourself right and for you to get the relationships around you tight, okay? Because what's about to unfold as we hit the fall season, aka as we hit the dark season, okay? Please understand, shit is not going to get any more because I don't want this to be dark. Please, this is not about darkness, because but I don't want to lie either. Okay, I don't want to lie either. The point of this message today is, right, the people close to you can be the ones to trigger you, and you need to know where you stand so you are not caught up in the wave of bullshit and then you're fucking distracted. Okay, please understand that. Okay, triggers are happening. Everyone is online, okay? The question is, what timeline are you in? What paradigm are you operating in, okay? Now, let me just say this too. Real talk, it don't matter what paradigm you're in or what timeline you're in. You're going to be fighting for whatever fucking timeline you're in. You best believe that, okay? So, now, I do want to give another thing here. You also need to understand, and I probably should have made this spiritual conversations and not relationship chronicles. I really probably should have done that. Okay. So the channel came through, guys, where we need to be messing with the dark gods and goddesses of the underworld. Now, one of the goddesses that was coming through was the goddess Nox. She rules night, the nighttime, dusk. Okay. Understand what that represents. Okay, that let me just explain something to y'all. If you don't understand the symbolism between things right now, you need to start studying that shit, because everything is going to be cryptid and coded. Okay, now you need to pay attention to what's going to go down when we come into the winter season, because that's when a lot of I want to say systemic changes will go into full effect. Okay, now why is this important? Okay, whoever rules the underworld can create, okay, what you see in the fucking daytime. Whoever rules the underworld can create what you see in the daytime. So if you can think of the underworld being your heart chakra, okay, or if you can think the underworld being you know what song is in my head? Love is Blind, and it will take over your mind. Okay, whoever rules the underworld, aka your heart, okay, will govern what you see in the daytime. Understand that, okay? Remember, we talk about this all of the time, because your heart chakra is ruled by Capricorn and Leo, the sun and the moon, okay? Underworld, okay, that's dark energy, moon energy. That's where your trauma, that's where your pain, that's where your regret, that's where your anxieties, that's where all of that shit lies. Now, you can become one with that shit and learn from that shit and like operate and tap into your superpowers from that shit, right? You can. And this is really the time for you to do so, because people close to you will be triggering you. If they have not started already, they will. They will. I promise you they will, because everybody's online. Everybody's online right now. Everybody's online. And I'm gonna say this: you can walk out of the house right now, and you can tell, and you can see it in real time. You can tell timelines. You can walk out of your house right now. You can tell that there is different timelines going on right in front of your eyes. If you were spiritually inclined and if you are awake, right, you can tell right now when you step out your house and go into public to handle groceries or you can tell that there's two different timelines going on. Okay, you can tell. Now, everybody close to you in this season is going to be subject to be questioned. Okay. The question is, at this point, are you going to choose self versus someone else? Why is that important? I just finished telling you whoever rules the underworld at this time is going to rule your daylight. Okay. Your underworld is your heart chakra. Who's ever controlling you emotionally right now is going to control what you're going to be experiencing. Okay. Everybody's going to be emotionally triggered in this energy. We are being bombarded with so much solar activity right now. Okay, so much solar activity. All right, you want to prepare yourself for what's about to come. I mean, and if I can be really honest with you, shit got to get worse. I mean, yeah, shit got to get worse before it gets better. Like that's like labor pains when you have a baby. The 9 months you may have some morning sickness, but when it's time for you to go into labor, like shit, you can't even walk. Okay, you can't even walk. I know this message may be a little bit random today, probably why they have not sent out my notification, why they're not allowing me to upload videos. Okay. But I do want to tell you, I do want to tell y'all shit is about to get real. Okay. And the one thing that you have in your arsenal to protect you and to prepare you is your spiritual routine, your spiritual connection with self, your spiritual connection with the universe, your spiritual connection with the earth. Okay. Hey, deep calling on to deep. I was just telling only like they're not thank you guys. Can you put a like on the video? My notifications didn't go out, and then I'm having problems uploading videos. That's why you're not seeing your monthlies come out as fast. Okay. They're not. And then when I try to go on and do them live, they're giving me a problem to even come on live. Okay. I had to like reboot the system several times. With that being said, hey, Ocean Lover. Okay. So you guys are starting to come on in. All right. So I'm just going to keep repeating myself until we, until I feel like I'm good. Oh yeah. It's been turned off for months now. Oh yeah. Yeah. Because usually y'all come on in, Yeah. Oh yeah. Usually y'all come on in. Only what have you been feeling? So let me just tell y'all, deep calling onto deep, in Ocean Lover, I was explaining to only one, when I do my private recordings for the daily vibration, there's someone watching me. Okay. There should be no one watching me, but I have someone viewing me. Okay. I call it an admirer. I don't know if it's Bruce seems to think it's just they just have us being monitored. Now they're not even hiding the shit, right? And now they're not sending out my notifications. What I was explaining to you guys is that you want to pay attention in this energy, because the people close to you are going to be triggering you, because everyone is online now. Okay, everyone is online now. All right. And you're either online in the old timeline or the old paradigm. Okay, or you're online in the new timeline, in the new paradigm. Okay. Yep. Mm-hmm. Yeah. I mean, I'm at the point now where only said I've been having old shit coming back. Yep. Yeah. So you want to know something, Ocean Lover? To be really honest with you, they can't stop what's going on. They cannot stop what's happening. This is beyond. And just so y'all know, this is what's happening is divine. Okay. Yes, you have a certain amount of people that have power because they dominate energy. However, Let me just say it like this, and this is even across the board for relationships, okay? If you are an empath and if you are spiritually online and you are spiritually awakening to your true self, you will no longer be able to sustain relationships that drain you and drown and dumb you down. That is not going to be something that you will be able to sustain, okay? You're not going to be able to do that, all right? Now, we're also in a time right now where anything that's popping up, and please hear me on this for the 9 people, because y'all just give me 9 thumbs up in here, okay? Because they've been giving me, yeah, okay. You know what? I'm so thankful that I'm now not having no more problems with this channel. They sending out all my notifications, and I'm just getting thousands of subscribers. Yes, go ahead and do that. I'm done, okay? I'm done. And then, yeah, I'm going to handle y'all, okay? Because, yeah, okay. And thank you. Yeah, I'm not doing this no more with them. It's done. Okay, we got people to take care of that. That's done. I'm not handling that no more. Yeah, I'm just not. Hey, 92 limit. How are you? I needed to hear this. My relationships feel like it's going. Yeah, a lot of pain because yeah, your relationships right now, just so you know, that whatever is coming up emotionally, whatever triggers you have, you do not want to run from them. Please do not run from the triggers that are coming in, okay? Please do not run from the triggers that are coming in. Let me explain something to you guys right now, okay? And we talked about this last year, and I have to keep going back to that because we've been preparing for this since last year, okay? You want to be able to deal with the past shit. You want to be able to release past heavy, dense energy. You want to be able to do things afraid, even if you are afraid. And if you know you're supposed to be doing something and you're still afraid of doing it, do that shit afraid anyway. I promise you, it will not be as difficult as you thought it was. Just take a step. I promise you, just take a step, okay? You have energy here to support you in whatever you do right now, but you also have energy to support whatever you don't do right now. Hey, Jean, how are you, sweetie? Okay. I'm telling you, because the universal energy, it does not give a shit about good or bad. It's only going to support what you're putting out. The paradigms have literally, depending on where you are right now, your paradigm might still be going if you're in an old timeline, but if you're in a new timeline, the paradigms have crumbled. Okay, if you're in a new timeline, you can literally go outside your house and see that you are living a totally different reality than somebody else. Now, how is this going to be triggered within your own personal relationship? Because people close to you are going to be bringing up shit within yourself that you either need to embrace and hold on to, or you need to release and let go of or deal with because it no longer supports where you are. Okay, please understand that. Okay, yeah, you got to do it. Do it if it scares you. I'm telling you right now, you're going to have to walk through some things. This is about right now, you know, I feel a little overwhelmed right now, to be really honest with y'all. Because there's so much energy and there's so much shit coming in, and you don't really want to be the person to like, you don't want to be the person to talk about gloom and doom. You know what I'm saying? You don't want to be, you don't want to be that person to talk about gloom and doom. You don't. And a lot of people don't even understand like this what you see going on in real time. First of all, I told y'all since last year that it was going to come to a point in place where when you turn on the television and shit, you're not going to be able to trust nothing you say. The only thing you're going to be able to trust is what you feel. Okay. And the reason why you need to be able to pay attention to that in this season is because I told y'all your cycles are changing and your circles need to become tighter. Okay. There is going to be some things unfolding in front of your eyes that you are going to be like, what the fuck? I'm telling y'all. I'm telling y'all right now. Okay. So there's already set. Okay, so if you're paying attention to the crumbles of what's going on in social media, if you're paying attention to the crumbles, and this all fits in within your relationship, and why I want you guys to know everybody's on fucking line. Everybody is online. Depending on what team you're playing for, you still online, right? Meaning, are you playing with the old paradigm where you need a system and you need someone to guide you, and you need someone to hold you, and you need someone to love you, or you over here creating your own world, loving yourself, and then attracting love to you. Okay, or you giving and receiving, or you constantly they're taking and not giving anything. Okay, please understand, you will get back, and you will meet in accordance to what you put out. Okay, hey Aisha, sweetie, you will meet and you will get back in accordance to what you put out, not just in your relationships, but in spiritual energy. Okay, once again, we're in a full-blown spiritual warfare going on, and what you're seeing in the physical realm is really just a snippet of what's going on in the spiritual realm. Okay, hey pretty pearls, how are you? Okay, you got to gear up in your relationships to understand that you will be emotionally triggered. And I know I sound like a fucking broken record right now. I know. Okay. What's been coming in is you need to look up the goddess of the dark. The dark goddess of the underworld, Nox. Okay, it is spelled Nyx, and you need to understand what she represents spiritually. Okay, now for those of you that are on your real warrior type shit in this realm, okay, and now I told y'all a couple of months ago, there's a helicopter over my I can hear it passing by. I told you all. Yep. Thank you. Only I'm gonna give you superpowers. Boom. There you go. I just gave you superpowers. Um, she is spelled Nyx. Okay, she is the goddess of the underworld. Become very familiar with that energy. Now, let me explain something to you, and I should have made this spiritual conversations. I really should have. Let me explain something to you about energy. Okay, whenever we're dealing with deities, or we're dealing with God energy or goddess-like energy, understand that those are facets of your psyche. Those are facets of you. Those are powers that dwell within you. Okay. We are taught that they're external forces outside of ourselves, but they're not. Okay. They are not external forces outside of ourselves. They are facets of your fucking psyche, because everything is mental. You create everything mentally. We are like energetic beings. We are fucking electrical. We're electrical beings. Okay. Everything that we do is projected through light. Your emotions produce a fucking spark, which then sparks shit to be created in this third dimensional realm. Okay. Please understand that. Okay. Please understand that. Right. This is why you got to be very careful within your relationships right now, and deal with the emotional trauma or the emotional pain that's coming up. Okay. I'm telling you right now, I'm fucking stubborn as hell. Okay. And especially if I feel like I know something, I'm very, very stubborn as hell. But this stubborn one right here is I am reevaluating everything. Okay. Everything. All right. And real talk, let me just tell y'all right now. I'm gonna put this out there right now. Okay. I already told y'all. I don't know if I mentioned this. I don't know. I think I mentioned this once. I like to smoke my weed. Okay. I do. I like, after a long day, I can't drink anymore, right? Because I told y'all liquor and me is just not friends. So not that I was a heavy liquor drinker, but I like my wine, and I like a cold beer in the summer. Summertime is coming up. I can't even have a cold beer, okay? But a joint every now and then, hell, what? A joint? Yes, I'm going to have me a joint. I am contemplating really heavily at this point, not contemplating. Spirit is telling me that even the weed got to go. And anybody that know me know, like, what? Smoke a joint, get with spirit, write some shit down, and come, And at this point, spirit is telling me, yo, that we gotta go. No, we don't. See, we don't need no. We gotta go. Okay, now let me tell you when you're starting to get tapped in, even if you don't want to do something, or even if you think you don't have the strength to do something, I promise you, your spirit got you. Okay, I promise you this. Okay, another change is happening. Let me explain something to y'all. When you're coming onto alignment, or now that you're coming online, shit that you felt was difficult, that you weren't able to do, is going to become effortlessly. Shit that you need to do that you may not have been able to do is going to be effortlessly. Okay. Yep, you'll be turned off from them. Okay, you'll be turned off from them. And I'm telling you. Okay, and even if you're not, sometimes you, um, it's pronounced Nox, flapjack, but when you go look it up, it's spelled Nyx. Okay, so when you go to look her up, you can find her on the Nyx, but it's pronounced Nox. Okay, um. You got to be, yeah. So yeah, okay. So deep, yep, deep calling on. She's right, right. You got like, even down to, let me tell you another change that I did not intentionally set out to do. I don't even know if I call myself a vegan now. Like, right. So y'all know I've changed my diet like a month and a half ago, going into 2 months now. And it's not, and it was really because of the heartburn, right? I was having really, really bad. You're welcome, Flapjack. I was really having really, really bad heartburn. Okay. And my body, my spirit just started saying, you need more vegetables. I started incorporating more vegetables. Okay. Went back to the meat. Y'all know I got horribly sick. And so now in my mind, let me track what I'm eating. I tried the chicken, got horribly sick. Okay. Now this was after detoxing for a month that I went back, got terribly sick. Okay. Well, maybe I could do salmon because, tried the salmon that got sick. Okay. The only thing I have not tried from since I started detoxing was beef. So even my diet is fucking changing. Okay. And I'm gonna tell y'all right now, I was one that advocate like, shit, you don't really need to be a vegetarian to be spiritual. I really feel like I'm still at the point where to each his own. Like, I'm not going to tell nobody what you need to do, but I'll tell you one thing, your spirit is going to tell you the changes you need to make. And you can listen, you cannot listen. It's your choice. Okay. And that's what's happening right now. Emotionally, you can listen or you cannot listen. If you have an ear right now, you hear the fucking warning sign. You hear the bell spiritually ringing. You hear it. You hear it. And you know that they like right now, you don't got no time. You right now, like there is no time. Okay. There is no time. There's like an urgency to this, right? You can't explain it, but there's just like an urgency, right? And there's nothing to be afraid of because you will ease into it, right? But you need to protect yourself as we're going through this shift. Now, let me break down how things are going to unfold. And I'm sorry that I did not make this a spiritual conversation. I really came in here to talk about your triggers within the relationships, but this is how it's coming out. So I'm going to roll with it. Okay. Let me tell you how this is going to go down, or how they're saying this is going to go down. Okay. Everyone, like I said, is in they're online. Whether or not you're in the old paradigm or the old timeline, it doesn't matter. You're online and you have a fucking assignment. Okay. So please understand that. Everyone has an assignment at this point. Okay. Whether or not you're spiritual, it don't fucking matter. Now, it don't matter at this point. Whether you're spiritual or not, you got an assignment, okay? And some people are working their assignment unbeknownst to them. Some people don't even know that they got a fucking assignment and they're actually being triggered to do what they're assigned to do. So be mindful of that, okay? If you're on your spiritual path, you're going to have to be prepared for people just to trigger you. Now, things that you want to be mindful of. You want to be mindful of anyone that wants to call your phone and dump a whole bunch of negative shit for you for for hours and don't talk about nothing but everybody else bullshit and they don't check themselves over nothing. So be mindful of anyone that wants to come and burn your ear but don't have nothing positive to say. You want to be mindful of that, okay? Be mindful of the hazels and the gargamels as they're coming through, okay? Hazels and gargamels and the narcissists and the energy vampire, this is the time that they reign. This is why you need to be familiar with the goddesses and the deities of the underworld, okay? They're all symbolic to facets of yourself that if you don't fucking know, other people will be manipulated in this season, okay? I'm telling y'all, the goddess Nyx came through. NYX. Go look her up and see what she represents and see exactly what spirit is telling you to do with her fucking energy. Understand me, okay? Understand what I'm saying. This is going to come through the people you fucking love and know. This is how this shit is coming down. Okay, timelines have shifted. They're not fucking solidified. It's no going back. You walk out of your house right now, trust and believe. You can see in real time there is a fucking split. Mass versus unmasked. Belief in conspiracy versus non-belief in conspiracy. Call it what you want to, but I'm telling y'all, shit has fucking changed. And it ain't going back to the same. Okay, so even those close to you, you need to pay attention to, because based on how you're triggered. Okay. Y'all saw what Flapjack said. She is the goddess of chaos. Okay. She's the goddess of chaos. Now, let me explain something to y'all about chaos. Everything is birthed out of chaos. This is why you need to get with her. Everything is birthed out of chaos. This is why you need to get with her. You need to get with Knox right now, because every motherfucking thing is birthed out of chaos. And if you are not dealing with these facets of yourself, okay, so let me break. Hey, Tamara, let me break down what chaos will look like, okay, and why you need to get with her and understand your own fucking chaos. Chaos will be that abusive relationship that you were in 10 years ago that still haunts your ass right now, and you can't figure out how to get past that shit. In every relationship you get in, you're replaying that shit. Okay, so let me give you a warning right now. You may be emotionally triggered, so please, if you have any past pain or traumas that you are not ready to deal with, this may not be the video for you. Okay, if you are heavily structured, hey Mona Maya, hey Ashley. If you were heavily structured into any religious structure, this may not be the video for you also, okay? I want to give a disclaimer. I may be touching on sensitive emotional topics that may cause you to be triggered, okay? So let me just give that a disclaimer, okay? Also, I may be touching on concepts that may not vibrate or resonate with you based on your religious belief, okay? So I'm giving you 10 seconds. You can go ahead and click off that button right now. Okay. Now, rewind it. For those of you that just came off, a channel came through that you guys will need to start rocking with the gods or the deities of the underworld. So we're talking about the goddesses and the gods of the underworld. One of them in particular that came through was the goddess Nox. Okay. Now she also rules light. Flapjack, I don't know if you got to that point where she also rules light. Okay. Not only she's a goddess of chaos and she operates in darkness, but she also births light. All right. Understand what I'm saying here, people. Understand what I'm saying here, because these people are dealing with energy. All of this shit is fucking energy. You are an electrical being. You are an energetic being. If you know not the facets of yourself, you can get trapped into other people's spaces and projections. Okay. Please understand that. You are now to be mindful that the people close to you, okay, can produce emotional triggers in this season that is either causing you to heal some shit, aka go in and deal with that Nox energy, deal with Nox and get some light to some shit that was dark, okay? Birth some shit out of some chaos, all right? Or you're going to repeat and be easily triggered in what's going on. And let me explain something to y'all, okay? It is going to get worse before it gets better. Okay, it's gonna get worse before it gets better. All right. So the goddess Nox came through. Okay, you can go look her up. NYX is how it is spelled. Okay, and it's pronounced NOX. Okay, go look her up and see exactly what she represents and see how spirit wants you to rock with that. We are stepping into a time. Hey, Elle, how you doing, my love? We're stepping into a time where you're going to have to be rocking with the dark sides, aka the dark lords of the underworlds within you, okay? Another one that you may want to start rocking with is Hermes also, because Hermes is in the dark world. I know we talk about Hermes, as this light being, but Hermes is in the dark fucking world. Everything is birthed out of darkness. Please understand what I'm saying, people, okay? Understand what I'm saying? In order for you to really be able to utilize the energy that's coming in right now, you got to be true with yourself. You have to be honest, and you're gonna have to be true to yourself. All right, you're gonna have to be honest and be true to yourself. If you know you need healing in something, embrace it. If you know that you need to release and forgive somebody, embrace it. And let me just tell y'all something right now, okay? Really, y'all need to release everybody that if you've been holding anybody hostage in unforgiveness, okay, let's jump into some relationship chronicle thing stuff right here. If you need to release anyone because you have them held hostage in unforgiveness, this is the season to do so. This is because people will be showing you their ass within the next couple of months. Okay. So some of them is going to make it real easy for you to release them. Okay. Anyone that is trying to get out of your proximity or to get out of your space in this season, let them. Don't try to hold on to nobody. If you have anyone held up because you have not forgiven them, forgive them. You don't have to forgive. All right. Why is that important? Forgiveness is not for anybody else. Forgiveness is for you. Forgiveness is for you. One, the universe don't do blind justice. Okay. So ain't a motherfucker getting away with shit. You're going to be rewarded. Okay. I'm saying recorded because you also recorded, but you are going to be rewarded based on what you put out. So everybody is rewarded based on what they put out. Some of you have been working on manifestation for things maybe a year ago or within the past 9 months. You're going to start to see things happening in real time quickly. All right. Let me tell y'all something. The universe shines on the just and the unjust just alike. So when it's sunny outside, the dumb motherfucker that done this some fuckery to you, he gonna get some sunlight too. He may even get some shade because his ass is standing up under that tree. But that don't mean that he don't got access to the sunlight. This is why you release people. This is why you release people. Do not hold anyone hostage in unforgiveness, in hatred, in jealousy. I'm telling y'all right now, this is what's going to keep you bound. Release them. Release them. This is what's going to keep you bound. Okay? This is what's going to keep you triggered. All right? You're going to have to start rocking with your dark part of your subconscious mind. Okay? Research them. Google them. What are the dark lords of the underworld? All right? Now, let me just give a disclaimer here because I know not everybody's on the same spiritual level, okay? And I don't want to scare anybody that's here waking up and seeking information, right? There is no deity, no God, no Jesus, no Allah, no Buddha, no Krishna. There is nothing outside of you, okay? All of these energies and these entities are facets of yourself. Okay, please understand that. Okay, so when you're talking about the goddess Oshun or the god Osiris, all of those are facets of your psyche. Understand that. And each one of these deities or these god or these goddesses represents part of you, part of your superpower, part of some place within you that you can tap into. Hey, Carol, how are you? Okay. This is why you won't have to know them. You won't have to know what they represent. So when you see them coming, you can you know. So when you see fucking chaos in life, you know that's a goddess knocks it raining right now. You don't see all the motherfucking chaos. You can't tell me that you can't tell me that chick is not here right now doing some shit. You can't tell me that she's not here doing. If you are paying attention to what's going on, you can see who is all playing right now. And not only can you see what energy is on the playing field, right? You can also go to your own spiritual arsenal and pull out who you want to deal with right now. I'm telling y'all, if you chant, if you meditate, if you burn candles, whatever it is that you do for your spiritual work, you're going to have to do that right now, especially when it comes to the people that you love, because they're the ones that are going to emotionally trigger you. Okay? They're the ones that's going to emotionally trigger you. Everybody has some shit that they may need to shake off in this season. Okay? Everybody got some shit that they need to shake off in this season. All right. Some of you, you will find the full moon energy is coming up. Oh, that makes a lot of sense as to why I'm so passionate and so intense. Anybody that's taking my full moon meditation, we gonna get into so much shit tomorrow. I'm telling y'all right now. We going to get into so much shit tomorrow because yeah, Knox is gonna be all up in that channel tomorrow. I'm telling y'all right now. Okay. And not only that, I'm gonna be jotting down the messages that's coming through and I'm gonna share with y'all too. There's some dates, there's some time frames, okay? There's some things coming through, all right, that y'all need to be prepared for, and we're gonna go over some of those things in the full moon meditation. That makes a lot of sense. If you are doing any energetic work, the full moon is tomorrow. You would want to at least attempt to release whatever you need to within that energy. The full moon is about releasing. It's full. When something is full, you can't put no more in there. Let some shit go. All right. 6 p.m. Eastern tomorrow, Carol. 6 p.m. Eastern tomorrow. All right. 6 p.m. Eastern tomorrow. If you are not joining the meditation tomorrow, I want y'all to take this message. Okay. As of did we get to the summer solstice? Hey, KJ, did we get to the summer solstice yet? When is the summer solstice? Let me see. Did we get to the summer solstice yet, y'all? Okay. All right. Summer solstice is June 20th. Okay. So that's 6/20/2020. Okay. And not only is it so you have, what is it vibrating on that day? I don't know why they want me to talk about the summer solstice, but I'm gonna tell y'all right now. 6/20/2024 8. Okay, y'all have 12 manifestation. That day is heavy manifestation day. Okay. So, and then when is the, oh shit. Check this out, y'all. The summer solstice is on the 20th of June, and the new moon is also on the 21st of June. Those are powerful portals and powerful dates of energy harvesting. Okay. So be mindful. I keep explaining to y'all, anyone can harvest energy. Anyone can harvest energy, okay? Because you are either giving someone your energy, or so when you sit up on the phone with your girlfriend and you talk about bullshit for 2 hours and you get off the phone feeling drained, guess what your girlfriend just did for 2 hours? Harvest your fucking energy. Okay? When you sit and you watch a whole bunch of fuckery on the news all day because you're just having a repeat, guess what they just did? Harvest your fucking energy. Okay? What is harvesting energy? Harvesting energy is when you take your life force, your chi energy, your positivity, and you just allow someone else to zap it out of you, okay? Or you just give it away for free. You just give your attention away for free. You just give that, put your focus there, okay? Be mindful. You guys are going to see major shit going down between the summer solstice and the new moon. June 20th, circle these dates on your fucking calendar, okay? And I'm gonna make another prediction. Don't be surprised if you have some type of celebrity transit in this time. Somebody major. There is going to be some type of major okay. And oh fuck. Okay. And Cancer season starts within that fucking time too. I already told y'all. If y'all been watching my channel for a while, I already told y'all the 2 motherfucking signs that you need to pay attention to, especially in this time when you're manifesting shit, is Leo and Cancer, because they rule your heart chakra. All right. Cancers rule this 3rd dimensional realm because it governs by the moon. The moon governs your electrical magnetic pole. Okay. Major dates are happening in June 20th. June 21st and June 22nd, okay? And I'm going to make a prediction that you will see a major celebrity transitioning around this time. There is going to be a major energy harvesting around this time, okay? And I was not off about, let me tell y'all something. The last time I predicted a celebrity going, I was not off. The first name was off, but the last name wasn't. I clearly heard of Rogers, and I'm not going to tell you who the first name was because that person is still living, but I clearly heard of Rogers. Kelly got it behind the scenes because she wanted to know, so I told her who it was. But all right. You also want to pay attention to. You want to pay attention to Leo season also. You want to pay attention to. Oh my fucking God! I can't make this shit up. I cannot fucking make this shit up. I can't make this shit up. Circle these dates on your calendar. July 20th, which is the new moon again, okay? July 21st and July 22nd, which begins Leo season. Or right around there. Leo season starts within that same circle right there, okay? So let me say this again. June 20th, June 21st, and June 22nd are major portals and major energy harvesting, okay? And I'm also predicting that there is going to be a major transition of a very well-known celebrity, okay? A very, very well-known celebrity. And I'm already kind of figuring out how they're going to, I'm already kind of figuring out how they're going to play this one out, okay? I might talk about that in the full moon, how they're going to play out the transition of this celebrity. But yeah, and then July 20th, July 21st, and July 22nd, as we are now transitioned into Leo season, okay, that is also going to be major energy harvesting days. Now, I want to point out something because nothing is by fucking coincidence, okay? Nothing is by coincidence. The two new moons that are going to be back to back, right? They're literally just a day apart, or maybe even a couple of hours apart. Okay? Maybe even a couple of hours apart. Now, whenever you're doing any work in new moon energy, you should be creating or setting intention. Okay? So, why is that important? Why is that important? I'm teaching y'all how to harvest this energy here, okay? That is important because we know that they're going to be fucking harvesting energy on the summer solstice. So pay attention to all of the sales that are going on. You also want to pay attention to the fear tactics that's going to be going on around that time also, okay? Now, pay attention to what's predominantly being projected to you on the new moon and coming into the start of Cancer season. That is going to tell you the whole storyline. Pay attention to that. Pay attention to what's trending on the new moon and at the start of Cancer season, because that is going to show you where your heart chakra is being tugged at. And I already told y'all to pay attention to these color codes. Okay? We talked about the color codes already. The color codes are going to at least help you to be aware of what chakra systems you need to protect on what day. Okay? I don't know if you've been feeling any major transitions. Okay, y'all. Ooh, baby. Let me just put it this way. Something major is about to go down with an airline. Okay? Only I don't know if any of that came through on your end or if anybody else picked up that too. There's something major that's going to go down with an airline, and it is going to be heartfelt. I will put it that way. Okay? Now, I usually ask if there's anyone in the community that picks that up too. And what I do have to say is, when I hear these things coming in, they no longer take years to happen. Okay, this can happen within the space of days, weeks, or months. There is something major that is going to go down with an airline, and it's going to tug at hearts. Okay. I feel so sad right now, y'all, because there's a lot of bullshit that is about to happen just in the collective. And if you're sensitive, you can just feel what's about to happen. Like, All I can say is y'all really want to fortify, because it's going to get to a point where you're not even going to recognize some of the people that you thought you've known for years. There's going to be a lot of people. There's going to be a lot of people transitioning. I mean, there's going to be a lot of people transitioning. Oh my God. Oh my God. Shit. Oh my God. Oh my God. Listen. I do not mean to do this in a live, y'all. Oh my God. Yeah. Carol, you feel it, like if you are tapped in, you can feel, you can feel it. You can feel that they're gearing up to do a lot. No, this is what I want to say. Like, yeah, I don't even understand the fuckery that's about to go down. You know, it's heavy. It's not you. It's so heavy. You know, and the one thing that I keep saying is like, because when you have a heart of compassion, you really care for people. Even when people do fucked up shit, you still have a heart. You still, and I think what makes it heavy is the way a lot of this shit is gonna go down. You know, a lot of this shit is not gonna go down with any heartfelt compassion. You know, a lot of this shit is not gonna go down because people care about people. You know what I'm saying? A lot of this shit is gonna go down because you just have people that are fucking heartless, where their souls have not been developed yet. Okay, where it's just no fucking, I want to say the highest vibration in the universe, y'all, is love. That's I mean, and literally, and that's even what we call love, because in real talk, y'all can't even put what the fuck that is into words. There is no words that can articulate, okay, love at its highest vibration. Because when you're operating at love at its highest vibration, there's no fucking way you can do the fucked up shit that they're about to do. No fucking way you can do that shit. No way, because you understand that the universe governs itself. It fucking governs itself. This is not a joke, y'all. And if I have to just say this, you have a lot of people like me coming online giving y'all the same fucking message, because this is not a joke. If you are not prepared spiritually, you're going to be fucked. Get your fucking crystals, get an altar. All of the fucked up shit that they told you we shouldn't be practicing, all of the shit that they told you was evil, all of the shit that they told you was witchcraft, that is the shit that you need right now. That's the shit that's gonna fucking save you. You're not gonna be able to turn on the TV and believe shit. You're not, you can't do that shit. You can't even turn on the TV now and believe what the fuck they telling you. Oh, God. Listen. You know, there's like bittersweet to this, because this shit has to happen to get to the other side, right? So there is a bittersweet. So, and this is why I don't like to tap into this, because I don't want to cry. You know, like I knew this was gonna go down, but I also know that you're gonna get. So let me go back to the waves and how this transition is going to go down again. Okay, now, you got people like myself that are now coming into alignment. So I ask, with the 21 of you on here, if you are called to step up and to teach and to share and to shed your light, we need you. Like I'm telling you, like we need y'all. So if you are on here and you are supposed to be starting a channel, if you are on here and you are supposed to be screaming the horns and getting the message out, we need you to get on alignment. We need you to get on alignment, okay? Come summer solstice, between summer solstice, between Cancer season and Leo season, you will have to arm up, because come Virgo season, all that strength that you gained over the summer, you're gonna need that shit come Virgo season as we start to go into the underworld. I'm telling y'all right now, if there are pods of us that's supposed to come on alignment, okay? It's kind of like the body, okay? You got one pod that's controlling the top of the head, another pod that may be controlling the middle of the head, another pod that control the fingers, another pod. So everybody got a part to play. And if you are supposed to be coming into alignment and sharing and getting the message out there, we need you. We need you. Shit is getting real. I don't even turn on the news. I don't even watch news. Matter of fact, I don't even have cable. I stream everything. So if to tell you what's going on right now in the news, I get my news from Kelly or my mother. And then Kelly knows how to bring it to me too. Only the things that's relevant, only the things that's relevant. So I don't need all that extra shit. So I don't watch the news, because I understand them. And if I have to sit and watch the news, I know it's because I need to gain information. Yep. Or fear. Now, if you think they can't crank it anymore, watch what's fitting to go down come summer solstice. If you think they can't crank that shit no more. Okay. This is why the message today, and I started off by saying this, you're going to have to get with the dogs. Dogs is coming in. Listen, at this point, ain't nothing by mistake. So whatever they want to put out, go research spiritually what dogs mean. Go research spiritually where dogs took their role in ancient times, okay? Even if you don't want to research any of that, reverse the word dog. What do you get? You get God, okay? Everything is in the reverse right now. Right now, blinds up off. You need to go within. You should not be looking externally for shit right now. Nothing. You should not be looking externally for nothing right now. Nothing. Okay? Not how to pay a bill. Not how to get love. Not how to be loved. Nothing. Okay? Nothing. You want a bill paid? Go within. That's where the answer is. You want to be loved? Go within. That's where the answer is. You want to be accepted? Go within. That's where the answer is. There is nothing right now. Nothing outside of you. And if it's coming from outside of you, it's going to be short-lived. And when shit hit the fan, you're going to be fucked up. You're going to be fucked up. You're going to be fucked up. Okay? You are going to be fucked up. I'm telling you right now. Let me give you an example. Okay? Next time they close under the beauty supply store, you can't find no razors to shave your armpit. If you are not comfortable with yourself and you think that you are not pretty unless your armpits are shaved and your legs are shaved and your pootie tang is shaved, your mukatus is shaved. If you were thinking you are not sexy because you cannot shave your legs, you can be fucked up, because you may be, you may have to go through a whole wilderness where you may not be able to shave for or get your wax or shit for a little while. And that's just like a little funny example, but become comfortable with who you are in your natural state. Become comfortable with who you are in your spiritual state. Become comfortable with being different. Become comfortable with being weird. Become comfortable with not being liked. Become comfortable with not being accepted. Become comfortable. Become comfortable being your own best friend. Okay? Become comfortable with that. Become comfortable with that. I'm telling y'all right now, your people close to you in your relationships, they will be triggering you in this season. Now, if you are aware of what the triggers are for, because the triggers are needed, right? They're either going to trigger you to release dense shit that you need to release and embrace facets of yourself that you need to embrace, all right? Or you will be triggered where you're stuck, All right. You're stuck in someone else's perception of a thing. You're stuck in someone else's hurt of a thing. Now, have y'all ever had a conversation with a person or someone that repeats a story of how they were hurt? And as they tell the story, you could swear this shit just happened to them 2 days ago or a week ago. And by the time they finish the story, you just realize this shit may have happened 5 or 10 years ago, but they still reliving the shit like it was fucking yesterday. That's what I'm talking about. Anything that happened 5, 6, 7, 10, 8 years ago should not fucking keep you trapped today. It should not. And if it has you trapped today, you need to go fix that shit and fucking release it. Release that shit. You cannot take that shit with you. You will be fucking trapped. You will be trapped. I'm telling y'all, you're going to be trapped. Listen. I don't know how much of y'all are into Japanese anime. My son is a big Japanese anime. And I used to love the Japanese anime Avatar when it came out. Japanese animation has a whole any tips to release? Oh yeah. Okay. So let me teach you how I release. Japanese anime, by the way, has a whole lot of wisdom. They got all the spiritual teachings that they be hiding in the books and shit. Go look at the Japanese anime. You'll find a whole bunch of spiritual teachings in there. Okay. You can release things a few ways. You can do your spiritual baths. Okay. You know that. You can take your spiritual bath and you can definitely release that way. You can forgive. For some people, it's really just a matter of forgiveness. Now, let me say this because sometimes people think forgiveness, you can just say, oh, I forgive you. Right? Oh, I forgive you. Let's be fucking real, okay? You can say you forgive somebody, but those are just words coming out of your mouth, right? However, what I will say, if you get up, right, in your spirit and you say it enough, eventually you start to believe it. Only when you start releasing things, the major thing I can tell you right now is you don't take nothing personal. You stop taking things personally. You take nothing personally. You can't take nothing personally. Okay, please understand that. If you're going to be releasing shit in this season, you cannot take anything personally. And I'm going to teach you how that may be even easier in this season. Okay. Everybody has trauma. Hey, Angela Moon. Everybody has trauma. Everybody has pain, right? Everybody has regrets. Okay. Now, everybody as a child has all of these things made up in them, right? And by the time you get to an adult, you have so much dense energy from perceptions that was put on you by parents, by friends, by, other family members, okay? Now, do you know how long you have been living somebody else's perception? You know that? No. Girls dress like this, Oh, if you wear your skirt too short, you a hoe. If you wear your hair with blonde, if you have color in your hair, let me tell you one famous thing. Okay. If you are still at the age where you are doing something because someone told you this is the way to be or this is the way to do something, right? You're not living your own life. You're not. You're not living your own life. All right. One of the things that you're going to have to realize as you begin to release things and to forgive people is, one, to accept them for who they are. Some people just motherfucking liars. Some people ain't never gonna have a clue or ain't never gonna get a clue. Okay. Some people are just limited based on their own belief system or their own life experiences. Okay. That's like going to a crackhead, going to somebody that hasn't ever smoked crack and asking them how crack tastes, how it feels. They can't give you that experience. They're only governed by their experience, right? But if you go to someone else that have had that experience, they can map it all out for you. Okay? Understand that. It's the same thing. If you go to a crackhead and ask a crackhead, how do I master my business and make this successful? How do I take my crack business and I make it successful? They're not going to tell you how to do that because they may not have no product. Right? You would want to go to a business person to ask them how to make your business work, right? And I'm speaking metaphorically here, right? This is not the season to run to friends and to run to people with limited belief systems. Why are you going to go talk to the girlfriend that don't think that she can ever have her own business and she feels she needs to punch a time clock every day about your business? and asking advice on how to run your business. Why? These are the triggers that we're talking about, right? Why? You're going to go ask someone that has no interest in running a business, right? That don't think anybody's business is going to be successful in this season because everything is crumbling, right? But you're going to go ask that person, right, for advice. Y'all see, y'all see where I'm getting at with this? Don't go fucking asking people for shit this season that don't have anything positive to contribute to where you're going. Don't talk about the shit that you're doing with people that don't have anything to contribute. Don't. And the reason why you don't want to do that is because when they spew shit in your ear, that is fucking spiritual warfare, especially if you already have doubt. Now you then have to go conquer your doubt plus the fuckery that they just told you. Understand this. This shit is not going to come in from people that you don't know. It is going to come from the people that are close to you. And it's going to come in as, oh, I'm concerned. Oh, I love you. Okay. Oh, I just want the best for you. You want the best for me based on your limitations. Especially if you know you and the person are not on the same fucking timeline. If y'all are not in the same fucking timeline, okay. If y'all are not on the same timeline, you know ain't no advice they offering you is going to be even useful in where you at. Bottom line. If y'all in the same, and let me repeat this, okay? If y'all think I'm crazy about timelines, step outside your door and go into a supermarket. You will see that you are living in two fucking different timelines. Two. Maybe even three. Depending on where you at, maybe even four. Fourth dimensional. Some people even, you know. Step out that house right now. Step out your house right now. You can't eat. Come on now. I ain't lying. So why would you go into the old timeline and ask that old timeline to give you new shit for where you at now? Come on. You can't do that. Now, what you need to understand, only, and I was explaining how to release shit, right? You don't take nothing personally. You don't take, let me tell y'all something. Nothing at all personally. This is how you label it. Everybody got some shit with them, okay? The only time that you want to take something personally if they come personally to attack you. That's it. And even when you take that personally, that's just for you to reinforce your boundaries, but that's not for you to harbor any resentment. You may have to check a motherfucker, but that's it. That's it. And some of you, let me see who's on here. I don't know if I have a Christine watching because I'm hearing a Christine, or if anybody's middle name or anybody knows a Christine. Okay. There is a Christine, and I don't know if she's going to be watching playback. But Christine, the message that's coming through for you is that you need to do some, hey Sam, how are you, sweetie? So I have a message coming through for Christine. I don't know if Christine is a middle name, middle initial, a daughter. Christine, you are gifted. There is something that Christine, I don't even know. Okay, and this is not a joke. Christine, literally what I'm hearing is you are an ear bender. AIR, an ear bender, okay? And I know I was just talking about Avatar. Now, let me break down to you the symbology of ear, Christine. Ear is mental and spiritual thinking. Mental and spiritual thinking rules the ear realm, okay? Mental and spiritual thinking rules the realm of the ear, okay? Now, with that being said, you are an ear bender, which means you can bend things mentally and spiritually. Yeah, I get the science to this shit, okay? If you are an ear bender, you can bend things mentally and spiritually, which means that you can bring things into manifestation a lot quickly than others can, okay? It really shifted. It took place during the Leo moon. Okay, and the timeline changed. Okay, see? Okay. Now, message for Christine again, okay? Christine, you want airbender. Air controls your mental and your spiritual thinking, which means that you can manipulate things mentally and spiritually. I mean, we all can do this. Let me just tell y'all something too. Please be mindful that there are realms that, let's just say, for example, only can go into, that maybe Christine may not be able to go into. Right. And there could be realms that Christine is able to go into, that Kimoy may not be able to get into. Okay. There's levels to this shit. And when you are a master of something, right? Do you know what it is to master something? To master something means that it's effortless. You don't have to think about it. It's just, it's just like second nature. Okay. It's just like second nature. So once again, whenever you get this message, Christine, just know that you are able to bend and manipulate things with your mind. Now, you can do some amazing shit. Okay. Nothing. Yep. Nothing. So I don't know if any of y'all know Christine, but Christine is yeah. And it kind of feels like Christine is awakening. It kind of feels like Christine is just awakening. So you all, if anybody has any friend by Christine that's going to be coming through and asking anything, y'all need to let her know. She is a master airbender, mental and spiritual thinking. Y'all got any questions for me? I feel like answering questions today. Anybody got any spiritual questions for me? Can I say something while I'm waiting for spiritual questions? I am having some time uploading your monthlies. Okay, I have shit recorded, but I am having a difficult time right now uploading. Okay, however, I have already consulted with the with the angels and the guys, and that's gonna be rectified. Give them 24 hours, and I should be fine. Okay, because I'm not going through that no more. So I do have, I believe I got a few of I got a few videos done, and if I'm not able to do them tonight, you guys will see them coming in tomorrow, okay? I was trying to get all of them done by today. Yesterday, they gave me problems. Monday, they gave me problems. And today, yeah. But tomorrow, no more problems. I should not have a problem tomorrow, okay? I'm speaking that into existence, and I'm sending out our protectors to help me. All right. Okay. Oh, another thing I wanted to tell y'all too is you want to beef up for those of you that just jumped on. I was speaking about you want to get with the deities, the goddesses, and the gods of the underworld, okay? And that is important because they are all facets in psyche, facets within your psyche, okay? They're all tapping into portals within yourself. Please remember that everything is mental. Everything is mental, okay? We are energy beings, aka we are electrical beings. If you don't believe me, go look this shit up. This shit is scientific. It is documented, okay? When you die or you transition, you are a plasma being. A plasma. What is plasma? Plasma is energy, okay? Plasma is energy, not just blood. It is energy. Go Google and research that shit. You will know. All right. And they tell you right there out front, you are an energetic body. You are a pulse of electricity. Okay. Jay said, I've been drawn to the third eye, Julie. Oh, see? Activate. Jay, get as much as you can. I don't think Latasha's on here. Latasha asked for some tourmaline, and I actually got it some black tourmaline, and I'm charging them in this full moon energy. And that, let me tell y'all something. Oh, y'all need. I'm about to get so fucking creative with these crystals and these stones. Y'all just watch. I'm going to let y'all know because I'm going to put some power packs together because we're going to need them. We're going to need them. Tap into the deities from the dark side. We're dealing with the deity, the goddess Nyx. It is spelled Nyx. Okay, only put it in the chat. All right, and also Hermes. These are two deities that you want to check into, okay? Nyx rules the underworld. I'm sorry. Hermes is the one that transfers the souls, through the underworld. Okay. If Hermes is the one that helps the souls to transition from the underworld, right? You don't think Hermes within you is here to help you transit through this underworld shit that we're going through? Y'all don't know Hermes is the one that they said all of these great books are written from? Y'all don't know about Hermes, right? Follow the allegory of everything, y'all. Okay. Patterns of light, rainbow, color, beautiful, sparkling, floating around the room. Okay. Okay. Yeah. So I experienced that too. And as a matter of fact, deep calling onto deep, now they're not only colors or specks of colors, because I see orbs also, but they're also like shadows now. Now, I'm not afraid of the shadows, right? So I'm not afraid of the shadows because I do know not all shadows are evil. And if I feel like the energy that come, first of all, the place is pretty charged. So it's very rarely that I feel negative energy in the space. But when I do, everybody gets kicked out. Everybody gets kicked out. Okay. Um, so just so you know, a few things you can definitely be experiencing other light beings or other entities around you, Jay. Okay. Or you can also be tapping into the electrical magnetic field that you're seeing. Okay. um or you can also be having your angels, aka angles of light code information, coming in to speak with you and to dwell with you. Okay. I hear the fire red quartz is good for us Scorpios. I'm going to look into that, Jay. I am going to look into that and see if I can add that to my collection. All right. Deep calling onto deep, let me know if you have any more questions about that. All right. Now, what I do when I do a lot of chanting, deep, what happens is that electrical magnetic or that vibration becomes even more clearer. Okay. Now, let me ask you a question. Have you deep, have you even started to see your electrical body come online when you touch things? Have you started affecting electricity yet? Don't be surprised when that stops. Let me know if you started affecting electricity, if light flickers, if you have a light that just flickers around you. Okay. Let me know if you started it. Oh, hey, Kim, how are you? Okay, so Chris is saying, what does it mean to have black hounds surrounding you? Like if they're protecting you. Okay, so Chris, we know that dogs mean God spiritually. We know that they come in with some spiritual power, right? You want to research what hounds mean, okay? I see all of that as protection, Chris, and the fact that they're black, super protection, all right? And then we also know, Chris, we also know that you're super powerful. You're a shaman, all right? So that does not surprise me that you have them all around you like that. That does not surprise me. And I will even tell you one other thing, okay? I will probably even go as further to tell you as you could direct them and tell them what you want them to do too. That's the fucking type of power that you're rocking with, okay? Have you been feeling really good? Then the next day feel overwhelmed? Yep, yep. Jean, my sleep has been off now. My kids went on vacation on Saturday. I have not. My sleep has been off from since Saturday. So I go through this dynamics where I can tell when my spirit is doing something differently. Okay. Now for me, right? For me, I know when things is about to get super, super busy, they take me through a phase where everything is just slow, where I have nothing but what seems to be like time, right? That's because they're preparing me for a season where I'm just going to be moving. Okay. Now, I want to say also, Jean, if you are an empath, you also want to pay attention to who is in your I kind of feel like you could have somebody draining you. Let me ask you a question, G. Is there one particular person that just pulls that pops in your head at random times when they should not be there? Because when I'm popping, one of the things that I'm seeing in my mind's eye when you ask me that question is the Nine of Swords card, which is the mental black magic card, which means somebody I kind of feel like somebody could be pulling on you energetically or spiritually. Okay. Is there any one person or anything where you can't sleep or anything popping up when you're going through this? Okay. Jean, answer me and then we can go from there. Outside of that, what you do need to know is the frequencies are intensifying, Gene, and we have a lot of solar activity coming in. When we have a lot of because we're electrical beings and because we're light beings and we have light body, anything that's happening on with solar flares or any type of solar energy, you will feel that. And the more sensitive you are as an empath, you can feel tired, you can feel drained. Let me just tell y'all something right now. what's going on collectively in the universe, I mean in the earth right now, where everybody is kind of on lockdown. Don't think that this is not also part of your spiritual awakening. Okay, Jean? So if you can take the time at this point to take a nap during the day, then you do so. Okay. If you can't take a nap during the day, what you may want to do, Jean, is to try meditating before you go to sleep, or to get yourself some charged crystals to help you with the energy in the room, okay, and to clear your energetic field. All right. Now, the overwhelming part, I really feel, Jean, like there's somebody pulling on you. I have to say, I really feel like somebody's pulling on you. Okay. Let's see. Ashley said, I've been meditating more lately, but seeing myself watching me. Yes, yes. Ashley, let me tell you, I had a point where in meditation, I literally remember seeing my higher self, and it was a light body. It was a physical, it was not a physical person. She was literally in a light, it was a body of light. And she was sitting in an open space of nothingness. But in the open space of nothingness, you can feel this overwhelming sense of love and protection. I didn't want to leave. Like, I literally did not want to leave because it was so peaceful and comfortable and loving. And I remember walking up and I saying, well, I don't like this and I don't want that. And immediately, Ashley, I saw her go down into a ball of stars and move things around and change whatever I asked her to change. And then I woke up. Okay. So I would say, yes. That is your higher self. The hotkeys on my laptop. Oh, really? Huh. Okay. Well, Angela, see if your guide, ask your guide if your guide is there. They may be trying to get your attention. I came across the term hellhounds. Oh, Chris. Hellhounds don't sound evil to me. You need to research and see what they mean. Okay? Because immediately as I heard hellhounds, I heard tellhounds. Tell. So research what they mean. Now, we're also talking about underworld, Chris. Hellhounds. We're talking about underworld here, right? And we just said that we're going to have to get with those facets of ourselves so we can tap into the hidden, secret, dark places that can be emotionally triggered or emotionally pulled on, okay? Believe me, when I just sat in I don't want to go back into crying again. Like, I really don't want to go back into crying again. This is why us empaths, we really need to protect our energy right now, because that's how they're going to get us. By pulling on our energy, okay? Protect your energy. Oh, lights blown when oh, really? Okay, so Carol, that lets you know how much how big your energetic field is, okay? Because I affect light. I could just buy a bulb and change the bulb, and then I come back and the freaking bulb is flickering. Brand new ceiling fan and the shit is still flickering, okay? Ain't nothing wrong with, so just pay attention. Oh, another thing, guys, gifts will be coming into alignment, okay? Some of you will be seeing more colors and you will be spoken to in colors. And I think there's someone in my trust in your intuition and communicate with the spiritual realm that that gets communication in colors. Like, so if you guys see a lot of colors, please, you want to research the meaning of spiritual colors, okay? Chris said, how did I catch that? Oh, really? Mm-hmm. Okay, so let me see. Electricity problem for 4 years. Carol, that just means that your electrical field is big. That's all, okay? And Carol, let me know if I'm right. You can probably feel when people step into your electrical field. That doesn't feel right for you. You can feel when somebody steps too close to you and it feels like they're pulling from your energy. You have a big electrical magnetic field, Carol. Kim, I had a dream, spoke with a being, didn't remember the face, but I was told, but what I was told freaked me out. in bed the next day. I had a bad headache. Okay, so Kim, you're getting messages. Try to jot down what's coming through. And Kim, I don't know if you were here in the first part of this live. A lot of us empaths are getting the same channels, maybe with different wordings, or the same messages with different wording, Kim. I don't know if I was told to you was more the collective. I don't know if that message was more for the collective, but just so you know, what I'm picking up and what I'm feeling is, yeah, like if I don't stay grounded, it can freak you out what's about to unfold. Okay. However, because I am grounded and because I do know those of us that are on a spiritual path, we will be okay. Because it's okay. This is what I was trying to explain to Bruce today. This is not a race war. So anybody that's getting caught up in a racial aspect of things right now, or maybe even a religious aspect or separation by gender, right? This has nothing to do with gender. This has nothing to do with religious background. This has nothing to do with sexual preference. This has nothing to do with the color of your skin. The war that we're in is a spiritual, energetic war. Understand me? The war that we're in is a spiritual, energetic war. So, bottom line, it really don't matter what fucking color you are. It don't matter what your sexual preference is. None of that shit matters right now. What matters is what frequency are you vibrating on? What frequency are you vibrating on? Where are you directing your energy? Where are you putting your energy? That's what matters. Your electrical, magnetic energy, okay, what you put out and what you pull in. What you put out and what you pull in, that is what's at war. That is what's up for grab right now. I told y'all already, what's up for grab is your fucking consciousness. Okay? Consciousness. Hey, Brittany, how are you, sweetie? It was something, okay, it was something to push you forward. Oh, so Kim, you didn't hear when I was saying you're going to have to do shit afraid in this season. Uh-huh. It is definitely important. Carol, if you have a problems grounding, you need to bring more of the earth in. Okay. So plants, plants are good for that. Okay. Maybe even some raw material. Okay. Is good for that. So if you're having problems, and also, Carol, a good way that you can ground yourself also is the color red, or maybe even the color black, by wearing red or black. Okay. You can ground yourself. Red chakra is your root chakra, your grounding chakra, but even below that. Okay, so try wearing red or incorporating a lot of red around you. Now, not, and you have to see, this is where you have to become familiar with yourself, okay? Because too much stimulation of your root chakra, you can live in fear and anxiety, okay? So know that. All right. So you don't want to overdo it. You really want to come to a place of balance. Okay. Let me see. Jean said the past boyfriend I had, a kid with loved him. Okay. Oh, okay. So if he's the one, Jean, that keeps popping up when you he's pulling on you. And let me just tell y'all something right now. Everybody that has had something, let's just say people going down memory lane right now because they ain't got nothing but time. They ain't got nothing but time. Okay. Let me just put it that way. Okay. So, Mona wants to know how to protect your energy. I'm going to give you some really simple ways, Mona, how you protect your energy. One, don't entertain conversations with people that you know are energy drainers and energy vampires. So the girlfriend that's calling to dump all her shit for 2 hours, but they ain't got nothing good to say, or minute shit, ain't nobody shit. Cut those shit out, okay? Stop sharing your business with people that are not supportive to you. You cut that shit out. Before you leave the house, if you know you have to go out in public and you are very, especially first of all, after you meditate, don't go out in public unless you shut yourself down and protect yourself, okay? Because the vampires, the narcissists, and the gargamels and the hazels are out, all right? So please know that, all right? So another way you can do it is you can put an energetic bubble around you, Mona. Okay, the energetic bubble is simple. You just envision a golden light coming down, okay? And as the golden light come down, you want to envision the golden light like a Taurus field. Let me see if I can show y'all what a Taurus. Okay. Okay. I don't know if you guys knew this. I am a professional audio engineer, which means I can record music, I can mix music, all of the shit that you hear in the radio and on the TVs. I know how to do all of that shit, okay? What I didn't know is when I went back to school, that was not the reason why I went to school. I did not go to school to learn to become a producer, okay? Although I am trained to be a producer, I went to school to be able to learn how sound works so I can teach it to you guys so you can understand everything is fucking related, okay? This is from my sound reinforcement book, okay? Sound reinforcement book. Who the fuck do you think you're going to find something spiritual in a sound reinforcement book, okay? A music sound, okay? Do y'all see this? This is a Taurus field. Or the beginning of a Taurus field. Let me see if I can flip through and find another one for you. That is how energy pulsates from your body. Okay? And this is, what does it say here? What does it say here? Don't it say electrical? Don't it say electrical? I just told y'all we're electrical beings, right? Let me see if I can find a better one to show y'all. Where is the mic? Usually they have really good ones when I find the microphones. Let me see. Shit. I can't find a really big one to show y'all, so let me just let me see. Okay. I'm gonna do two things. I can't find a really big one to show you guys. Where did they go? Oh, is it here? It is not here. Okay. I don't want to have to flip through the whole book. I really wish they had a picture that I could show you guys, but let me use this one. First of all, I want you to see one thing. Do y'all see this right here? Do y'all see the heart shape that's here? Do y'all see this? And this is from an EQ, okay? This is from an EQ. This is my sound reinforcement book, right? And this is from an equalizer of where we can manipulate sounds to create certain ways to create and produce certain feelings within you, okay? Each hertz, okay? Each hertz or each sound frequency pulls at a different chakra or a different emotion within your body, okay? Now, I talked to y'all about the codes, okay? And not only each hertz, but each code and each chakra is also, and each sound is also connected to a color coding system. And we talked about that on the last live, okay? Now, Mona, back to you. This right here is representation of a Taurus field, but you can't see it because it's kind of like, you can't see it in totality. But if you look at the crown of your head, Mona, right, you start by envisioning it coming to the crown of your head and then coming out. Like, you see how it's splitting right here? And then you envision the golden light coming out and creating a bubble around you, okay? That is your electric magnetic field, okay? You're just engulfing it with a golden protective light. Please understand, this is not just how a microphone operates. Every motherfucking body walking around, we're literally frequencies, okay? We are absolutely frequencies, all right? So, Mona, you can put a protective bubble around you, envisioning that golden light coming down and just envisioning the light splitting at the top of your head and engulfing and covering your whole body, okay? And you can get creative with it. You can use Saint Germain. That's a bad motherfucker. You can do a purple light, okay? You can do a purple light, all right? And so please understand and be mindful, y'all, okay? Protect yourself. Another way that you can do it too, Mona, is crystals. Okay, one of the things that Bruce does is Bruce has several crystals. When Bruce comes home, you know how people empty out change out of their pockets? Bruce don't empty out change. Bruce empties out crystals. And crystals here, crystals there, then his wallet. So Bruce does not walk around with change. Bruce walks around with a whole bunch of charged crystals. Okay. So you can also protect yourself with crystals. All right. I have, and just so you guys know, I am going to be doing power pack charge crystals for your car, for your home, okay? Outside of the separate crystals that I sell, I'm going to be putting together special crystals in a pack, and then I'm also going to charge the crystals. Did everybody that ordered crystals from me, did you guys get your crystals? Because I mailed all the crystals orders out. So I'm up to date with all of my crystal orders, okay? And let me just, for those of you that do not know, I do have crystals, okay, for sale. Let me explain to you guys how my crystals are charged, okay? Right now, I think I have citron, the peacock ore, the tourmaline, the black tourmaline came in, and I'm charging that now. That's going to be charged in the full moon energy. I have amethyst, quartz. I have a green quartz. I'm missing one, clear quartz. Now, just so you guys know, all of my crystals, okay, are cleansed and charged. My crystals are charged with instructions that I got from my spiritual guide. Okay, I'm not going to give that out. All right, but this is what I will tell you. They're also charged with stones that I got from the Mayan temple when I went to the Mayan temple in Mexico. Okay, I brought back some stones from the temple, and I was instructed to make sure that all of my crystals get charged with those stones. Okay, my crystals also get charged in the elementals. Okay, so all of the elementals are invited into the charging process, and that's also, I'm not gonna give you all my process, but point I'm trying to make is this. Okay, the point I'm trying to make is this. All right, I'm not just buying crystals from somebody and then handing them to y'all. That's not how I rock, okay? What I do, I take very, very seriously, okay? Very, very seriously. And I take my time with this shit. The batch of crystals that just went out was charging for a really long time before I even released them to you guys, okay? So if you're interested in crystals, email me, all right? Email me if you're interested in the crystals. All of my crystals are charged. All right. Now, it's a $15 donation just for those that are charged in the elementals. And in the elementals and with the Mayan stones. Okay. And all of them are cleansed. So you do not, all of the crystals you get have been cleansed and charged. Okay. And then I have the $20 crystals where you guys get, they're also charging the elementals. Okay. Hey, Whitney, how are you? They're also charging the elementals. They're also charged with the stones from the Mayan temple, but they get one more charging system. Those are chanted. They get a special chant over those, okay? They get special chant over that. Now, any feedback from you guys that have purchased my crystal? Any feedback from you guys that have purchased my crystal? I don't know what that is. Only. Can you see that? Can you see that by Whitney? I don't know if that was a mistake. Hopefully Whitney. Hopefully you're not a troll. You know, because we welcome everybody. But if you're going to be here trolling Whitney, okay. Hey, you need a Brittany got it. Brittany got it. Said she need a fertility crystal. Oh no. Okay, yeah. I would not even unhide that. If they need to retype something, then they can. Okay. Chris says, how do I get my crystals? Chris, you make your donation. Okay. And then you email me first of all to let me know exactly what you want. And then once you've made your donation, your crystal gets sent out to you. Okay, first email me so I can let you know exactly what my website is coming out. It's honestly, it's me by myself, so please give me some time. I do know those of you that's got emails received about the coaching. I have not forgotten about you. The only thing is I have to literally go in and schedule you. And because I've been doing videos, I have not gotten to everyone yet. Those will be going up by the end of the week, okay? So you guys will have. Is that somebody you have to block? Only because if you have to block them, honey, you got the wand. Do you? Okay. I have clear quartz crystals, Brittany. I have black tourmaline. I have citron. I only have like 2 more green quartz left. I have amethyst, and I have the peacock stone. I have so I have really good sizes of the quartz crystals. So let me tell you something about me also, because I'm not just going to take people money and then give you like one tiny crystal. If the batches of crystal come in and I feel like they're not worthy like a nice chunk, you get more, like I'm not gonna like I don't have them because they're out in the sun. Okay, so say for example, this is my citron crystal, and I love this one. I don't know if y'all can see this. I absolutely love this one. Can y'all see this? So I love this one. This is my citron, and I like this crystal. So if I get a piece like this, who asked me that question? The size. Whoever asked me the questions about, okay, Carol. So if I get a piece like this in, although it's beautiful, and you can't really even see the details, thank you, only. You can't really see the details from this, but a size like this, you would get more than one. Okay? Because I would figure one of these you can put in your pocket, okay? And another one you can put someplace else or carry, like sit it someplace. So it really depends on the batch that I get in, because the raw ones, sometimes you get big ones, sometimes you don't. I try to make sure I get really good sizes, but it doesn't always happen like that. Okay, like the peacock ore, for some strange reason, I don't get those in like really big chunks. They come in smaller chunks. So if you're ordering the peacock ore, you definitely do not get one. You get more than one of that. Okay, just so you know. And then I am doing a limited gift. So those of you that have ordered crystals from me, I did send you gifts. Okay. Well, hey, Marsha, how are you, sweetie? Y'all know we love Marsha. Yes, Chris. Yep, I will. Angela, I'll email you them. Okay, Angela, I'll email you them so you can see how they look. Okay. So just so you know, like, and I charge my crystals. I don't play. This is not something that I play with. Okay, this is not something that I play with. I understand the power of the energy that we rock with, and honestly speaking, I don't want to disrespect anything of spirit, of our spiritual walk, because I'm gonna need all the help I can get. I love this one. Let me show you another one of my favorites. Well, this is Bruce's. He just kind of sat them on my desk. But this is Bruce's. This is a natural. This is a clear quartz, like a raw clear quartz. You can't see. This is one of the stones that I brought back from the Mayan temple. It just sits on my desk. All right. Now, those of you that actually get the $20 crystals, and just so you know, those crystals are handheld, and they are chanted over. Okay. And if you have taken any of my meditation, you've heard my my spiritual tongues and my chanting. That is the same way that I do with the crystals. Okay, the same energy that I tap into when we go into meditation, that's the same energy that I call on when we go into when I go in to charge the crystals. Okay, I don't play. Like I summons. Yeah, let me explain something to you guys, and this is what I want to say, and I want to touch on this too. Let me touch on this really quickly, and then I'm gonna go because I've been on here for 2 hours, right? First, let me say this. If you have not seen your monthly go up, it is because I've been having a problem uploading the videos, and I've been having a problem. You put yours. Oh, okay. Wow. Only I'm trying to figure out if I can start making some jewelry. I don't want to put too much on my plate that I can't do, and you guys don't know this, and I haven't started to advertise it yet, but I will be doing wands. Okay. Those of you that have taken my trusting your intuition and communicating with your spiritual guide, the first class. They're going to be gifted some wands. They're just going to take a little while because the wands are going to be hand decorated in crystals. Okay. So each of you will get your own wand, but they're going to be individually done with crystals, and not just and the crystals are also going to be charged. Okay, the same way I charge your crystals, they're also going to be charged crystals on your wands. So your wands are going to come fully charged when you get them. Okay. But I wanted to let you guys know. Then I'm gonna let you go. It's really important for you guys to really know at this time, sacred geometry is coming through. You need to tap into some sacred geometry. All right. You also need to tap into your meditative process and setting up some type of spiritual routine for you. Okay. You also need to make sure that your circles are tighter. Okay. I don't get everything is starting to move forward. Doctor's appointment, everything so much. Oh, you are so welcome. Okay, we need to send Marsha some additional love and speedy recovery. All right, if we could just send Marsha all the love and speedy recovery. And as a matter of fact, Marsha, I'm gonna write this down. So when we go into meditation tomorrow, right? When we go into meditation tomorrow, Marsha, and I sent out because I send out Reiki energy healing in the meditation, I'm going to make sure to add a note, send Marsha some Reiki. So Marsha, if you feel any warmth or any tingling in your body tomorrow between the hours of maybe 6 p.m. and 7, or maybe, throughout the night after 6 p.m., that's more than likely us, okay? That's more than likely us, all right? So just know that, okay, Marsha? Any sensation and tingling you feel in your body between the hours of maybe 6 p.m. to 7 p.m. tomorrow, or maybe 6 p.m., for the rest of the night, know that we've been sending you healing energy. And usually when you send Reiki energy, I am going to make sure I ask that it is sent in the amount that you can receive it, okay? So you may feel some tingling, or you may feel some warm energy, some warmth moving throughout your body, okay? That's healing energy, okay, Marsha? Send Marsha healing energy. I'm just making a note. Marsha, email me if you want to do the meditation. Okay, because you still have a free reading that was never cashed in. So if you want to do the meditation, Marsha, you can. Okay, just email me. If not, and you don't want to, you can't make it, I'm still going to send the Reiki energy healing your direction. Okay, just so you know. If you have not taken any of my meditations, I promise you, it's an experience. Okay, it's an experience. Anybody that has taken my meditation can probably tell you this. You can feel when the energy transfer, and you can. It is not a joke. It's not a joke. You can feel the energy in the meditation. Okay. I take you to your sacred space, and if you do not have a sacred space, we make sure that you get to create your sacred space. Okay, honey. So you are fully equipped to go into your own sacred space by the time we're finished with this meditation. I will never not participate. Oh, thank you. only said things shift. Yeah, you want to know something? Only. I have another person that since I started doing these meditations, she has not missed not one. Okay, not one of them. And I promise you guys, we've had some weird things happen in these meditations. Was it the last one? I think the last one. That may not have been that one. I don't remember. We did one recently where I spilled some water and they shut everything down. I don't know if y'all remember that. Okay, KJ, I don't know if y'all remember that one, that I was just literally stepping in a shift. I'm going to tell y'all, I felt shift that night. I felt it because I started laughing. So there was that one particular meditation. Oh my goodness. Ashley, there was that one particular meditation. I don't remember if it was a 4 a.m. meditation. Okay. Or if it was a private meditation, but oh my goodness, I felt the shift. All right. Now, Let me just let you know before you make your donation amount. Okay, I do speak in my light language, or you call it tongues, or you call it archaic memory, whatever you want to call it. Okay, so if that freaks you out, this may not be the meditation for you, because I'm chanting in my light language. Okay, aka tongues, aka my archaic language. Okay, you think it was at 4 a.m.? I probably need to do another one of those too. Oh, okay. Brittany says she can't ever do the meditation. But yeah, yeah, yeah. I might have to do, Brittany. Let me think about. I don't really like to release those on replay unless you've donated, so that and you've been there in case you have questions. But Brittany, maybe what we can do, Brittany, the next time I do like a 4 a.m. meditation, maybe you might participate. Maybe the baby might be asleep at that point. We had a really good meditation, the 4 a.m. one. Kimoy, thank you so much for the free advice. Oh, thank you. Oh, thank you. I really, really appreciate it. I really, really appreciate it. And can I just tell y'all something right now? If there's any of you in here within the community that has any products that you have out there that's helping the collective, if you have any services, please type it in, because this community, I'm telling you, we're going to need each other. I swear to you not. Like, we're going to need each other. I swear to you not, okay? Not just mentally, spiritually, okay? For some people, you may even have to give a physical hand to somebody in the community, okay? But we are going to need each other, okay? All right, so Brittany, you could do that one? Okay. The time zone is Eastern, Jean. It's Eastern Standard Time. The meditation is Eastern Standard Time, okay? And how I do these meditations, we talk about the collective energy. We talk about the information that's coming through from the spiritual realm. So you guys, just so you guys know, yes, for the meditation, it is 6 p.m. So Jean, the meditation by donation is 6 p.m. Eastern Standard tomorrow, okay? I do them twice a month. I do them on full moons and on new moons, okay? So they're twice a month, all right? And if the full moon and new moon falls 3 times in a month, then I have them 3 times a month there. But they're done on full moon energy and new moon energy, okay? And I haven't added it back to my schedule yet, Jean, but I also do a free meditation, but it's going to be around the 4 a.m. mark Eastern. I just haven't put that one back on the calendar yet, okay? Okay. All right, Kim. All right, just email me, Kim. All right, just email me. Now, those of you, once again, that have signed up for the free life coaching sessions, I have not forgotten about you. I just have to go in and assign you a slot, okay? And I'm doing that this week. I apologize. It's just me. I was trying to get all these videos out and the crystal orders and all of that. However, you will be receiving an email with your time slot, okay? I have not forgotten. It's a list of you, and I promise you, I'm going to be emailing you with your time slot. Now, let me repeat myself, because y'all not going to be wasting my time, okay? Y'all not going to be wasting my time. This is some free sessions. You get 20 minutes once a week, okay, for 6 weeks, all right? If you miss a session and you are no call, no show, all of your sessions are canceled and voided, and I'm going to the next person on the list. Okay? Please do not waste my time in this. There are people that really need the help, and there are people that's going through some real shit. And I prefer to give those people a slot if you're not going to show up for an appointment, because that's wasting my time. Okay? So when you get your time slot, if that does not work for you, communicate. If I do not hear from you, I'm on to the next person in the list, okay? Just so you know. You're welcome, sweetie. Angela, I didn't see your name come in on the for the free coaching sessions. If you're interested, email me, okay? So that's free coaching sessions, all right? They're going to be done once a week, 20 minutes for 6 weeks, okay? I'm just saying, you miss a session and you no call, no show, you're off. Okay, because yeah, I'm serious about this shit. Okay, you sent an email, Angela? Oh, Angela, yes, you did. I'm sorry. I got your real name. I'm sorry, I forgot. I'm not gonna blast your real name on here, but I have it down in your real name. Okay. I'm sorry about that. No. You're on the list. You're on the list. HR, right? Initials HR. Just say yes, Angela. HO, if I'm not mistaken, is the initials, right? Because I have you down with your legitimate name. Your legitimate name. Okay? Okay. All right, y'all. Thank you guys so much. I want to say at first I wasn't sure if I could get on the live tonight because they're not sending out my notifications like they should. So it took a little while for y'all to even realize that I was in here. So thank y'all for showing up. I'm gonna be back tomorrow though. We're doing the live meditation. I'm gonna try and come on a little bit earlier tomorrow. Yes, yeah, I told you, Angela, I got you. You are so welcome. Okay, guys, my impacts. All right. Remember, you're being triggered by the people that are closest to you in this season. So when those triggers come up, don't suppress anything. Don't point the fingers. If it's your shit, own it. Okay. If it's your shit, own it. All right. All right, y'all. I'm gonna be back tomorrow. Jean, you are welcome. All right. Peace, love, and light to each and every one of you. Remember, out of darkness comes light, so you can't avoid the dark shit. Okay. I'm gonna see y'all tomorrow. Bye, guys.